and been here now for the fastest 4.5 years of my life in terms of pushing the mission of cybersecurity across UK defence.
I don't envy you in your job. Probably some sleepless nights, but anyway, we had a lot of fun working together on this, getting a couple of things off the ground. One of them was the bug bounty program, which was so fun. So, and I think it's just such an interesting culture change moment for defense, is getting people accustomed to the idea that you want to bring ethical hackers from all over the world in and have them sort of knock and poke and prod. And in some cases, we're going to give them, you know, a little token of thanks. In some cases, for select systems, we'll actually give sort of a financial reward, right? What are the things that you've noticed that have like come out of that, like in terms of culture change, in terms of how people are responding to it, or you know, comments you're getting from folks?
There was a lot of people that were shocked that MOD were doing that, in terms of, you know, was that sort of progressive thinking and, you know, being able to do that. So, you know, thanks to you for helping push us forward on that. But it's been amazing. You know, even last night someone said to me, I heard a rumour that you paid bug bounties, and I said, well, yeah, it's not a rumour, it's the truth. But it's, you know, so it's been really interesting, and I think the response has been fab.
Well, one of the things you mentioned before we got rolling here was thinking through, you know, culture change in this place that I think is, on the one hand, it's a fascinating place to do work. There's, you know, a unique mission set. And really, you never work at the same kind of scale that you do in a place like this. And at the same time, there's a lot of discrepancy in terms of what this place actually is. What can you tell me a little bit about this, sort of the myths and legends?
You know, it's one of the biggest challenges I face, actually. So, you know, ever since I came in, I've been trying to modernise and to be able to get rid of some of the really old-fashioned approach to cybersecurity that we've had. But you make a change, but then how do you get that message out to, you know, the hundreds of thousands of people we have internally, but actually to the hundreds of thousands of people in our supply chain, and many of whom have been working with mod for their entire career. So they know nothing else other than the old way that mod did it. And so in their heads they say, well, that's not allowed. And I go, yeah, it is. Change the policy on that. It is now allowed. And so, but it's really hard for me to get that message out really broadly. It's not the same as it was 5 years ago, 10, you know, so please let's not follow a 20-year-old rule. You know, so we really, it's really hard. It's definitely one of my biggest challenges.